Hi everyone, and happy New Year. It feels so good to be back on this side of the camera. Welcome to my channel. This is Perfection Art by Tracy, and I'm Tracy. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I hope everybody that celebrates Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate had a wonderful, wonderful time and spending time with the ones that you love the most. And again, wishing everybody a Happy New Year. It was a whirlwind for us with our family and also with art. Oh my goodness. I did a couple of shows and was just thankfully and very, very gratefully and humbly slammed with orders, with jewelry, paintings, trays. So like I said in the beginning, it feels so good to be back on this side of the camera, painting on a canvas, doing something that I want to do instead of filling orders and people telling me what they want me to do. Again, extremely grateful, but hopefully you know what I mean. So today I'm going to be doing a replacement piece. I can't remember the video number, but anyway, I will link it. I think it's up here. One of these two sides, I'm backwards, of a video I did. It was the humongous 30 by 40 she big piece that I had actually done for my husband's office and the reception area, and the week before Christmas it sold to one of his clients, and so I am doing a piece to replace that one because the receptionist is a dear friend of mine, and the minute she walked in, the first thing she said is, "Oh, my painting's gone." They ended up naming that one Emerald Isle. So if you haven't seen that video, please go watch it. It turned out beautiful. I was just using a bunch of leftover paints and it really did. It turned out so pretty. I am going to do, that was an open cup. So I am going to do another open cup tonight, but I'm going to change the colors up. And it's a little reminiscent of where I started. I've now been on YouTube a year, and I'll never forget probably three and a half years ago when I first started fluid art. One of the very first videos I ever saw was Sarah Mack doing her glorious open cup at a cabin. And that's when I fell in love with this art. So I'll link that video down in the description box as well. So many have seen it and so many have said the same thing, that was what got them started. But if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. And then that one, and also Mina Villegas did an open cup after they got back from the Texas with the Massey Boys. So those two open cups were probably my personal favorites. So of course I'm not going to try to, completely replicate them. I've changed up my colors, but I want that same concept. Like I said, with Emerald Isle, the whole canvas was colored in vibrant blue, covered in vibrant blues and greens and gold, and it was gorgeous. But I want something a little bit softer and with more negative space. So I'm still going to do a 30 by 40, and we're just going to see what happens and see if I can pull it off. I showed my colors in the beginning, and I will list those down in the description box as well. But as normal, I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do you like when I talk while I'm painting and just talk through the process, or do you like it better when I put you to music and then I touch base in the end and we kind of go over the thoughts at the end? Let me know. So sometimes I like doing both. So I think for this one, I probably will talk because I want to tell you a couple of things. I'll wait. You have to stay and watch. This is a sneak peek. I want to share a couple of things with you guys that I'm excited about, and it touched my heart. So you have to keep watching the video to figure out what those are. One more quick thing before I get you down on the canvas. I'm this close to getting to give you guys a new studio tour. I have a brand new pouring table. I am so excited. Obviously, this is a brand new setup. I can actually, as I'm standing here, I can see my old pouring table compared to my new one. I don't know how I've been doing it. Honest to goodness, I don't know how I've been doing it. This one is huge. It's so big compared to what I was. And I'll give y'all a secret. I found it at the Restore for $30. $30. I found a beautiful pouring table. So you have to stick around, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be giving you guys a studio tour, show you my new table and all the fun stuff that we've been doing. So I'm going to get you guys down on the canvas, and I will see you in just a minute. Okay, hello again, everyone. So, because my intro was so long with me chattering, I went ahead and pretty much put down my base coat. I didn't go all the way to my edges and tilt it all off and all that, because I'm going to be tilting so much with this open cup that it's okay. And I had two 32-ounce containers that had probably a third of satin enamel semi-gloss house paint. And to be honest with you, it's like 3 different house paint brands. I just kind of mixed them all together, and then probably about up to there with Floetrol and a little bit of GAC 800 just to keep it from cracking. And I have a third one just in case, and so I can finish up my edges and my corners and all of that, and I'll be pouring some of this in the open cup as well. I torched all the air bubbles, and I don't even think, maybe I did tell you in the beginning, but if I did, I'm saying it again. It's a 30 by 40 inch gallery wrapped Artist Loft canvas. Back is already taped and pinned and sprayed like 3 times. And sometimes when I do these big canvases, I'll actually slip a couple of pieces of cardboard underneath that middle brace just to keep everything from sagging. But that's more when I do like a straight pour or a ring pour in the center. With the open cup, I'm going to kind of be everywhere, so I'm not quite as worried about there being so much weight right in the center of the canvas. So I did not do that this time, hoping I don't regret it, but we'll just see. So I just cut, I can't find my actual split cup. And again, guys, let me know if you like this camera angle. Again, this is an all totally new setup. And I've said it numerous times, I have such short little arms. I'm, again, leaning over my table so y'all can see my little purple hands in camera view. So let me know if you like this camera angle, this setup, and we'll play around with it and work on it with my glorious new pouring table. So excited. I can't wait to show you guys. Anyway, so in the process of renovating my studio, I've lost a lot of things. But I think that's what happens when you're trying to get organized. It's a bigger mess until you're all done. So I just took, this is, I think, a 12-ounce cup, and I cut the bottom of it off. And then these are 2 little, maybe 7 to 9-ounce cups, and I cut the bottom off. Don't know if I'll use all of them. I might just use one, but I'd rather have them and not need them than not have them and need them. All right, so again, I showed you my colors in the beginning. I'm just going to wing it. I don't know. When I did Emerald Isle, I did 3 different split cup areas. And like I said, the whole canvas was covered with paint. And this one, I definitely want a lot more negative space. So I don't know if I'll do that. I might just do one. We'll see. I'm just going to play and see what happens. So I'm going to kind of go off center. Me personally, I don't like putting my split cup too close to the edges, just because normally that's going to get poured off. And if you guys are anything like me, it's always that outer edge that you normally have to lose that is your favorite. So, all right, so I'm going to set my first cup there, and then I'm going to take some of what was my base coat, and I'm going to pour on the outside of that split cup just to kind of glue it in place a little bit. It's still going to move. Hopefully all that paint that I pour in there is still going to come out, but it just slows that down a little bit. And I'm going to puddle a little bit of that inside the cup. All right. This is so much fun, getting used to a new setup and a new studio and having things that you need within arm's reach. So it'll take me a while to get everything exactly how I want it to work smoothly, but this is fun. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of the Payne's Gray, and I'm going to pour up high sometimes and then come down, and that just kind of blends those colors a little bit. I'm going to go in with this lighter blue. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to do a little bit more white. I told you I want this very light. And now I'm going to add some gold. You can already, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera yet, but you can already see those paints coming out, and I love, love, love that part. All right, I'm going to put some green, but I'm not going to go heavy with the green in this one. All right, and then that beautiful aquamarine. And then some deep sapphire. Oh, it's so pretty already. I'm going to give a quick little torch over here. Careful not to burn my cup. So y'all can see those cells popping up. All right, a little bit more white. And then the global, I think this one's deep sea. Add a little bit more gold here. And this I didn't show in the beginning, but I decided I wanted a really, really, really light blue. And honestly, this is like a dump bucket of all the light blues that I was using during the holidays making all of my trays. I know they're all either deco art or folk art, but it's just all of their really, really light blues. There's probably 8 different blues in here. All right, so now I'm just going to tilt this a little bit just to get it, I'll say that, this canvas is so big and so heavy. Just to get it moved around a little bit. Add some more white. More Payne's Gray. This beautiful blue. Let's do some more deep sapphire. A little bit more green. funny thing is I probably already have plenty of paint on here with me wanting to have a lot of negative space. But if you know me, you know I am not stopping yet. All right, add some white. And then, I'm going to do some more of the dark sea. Okay. I think I am going to place another cup, maybe the small cup up here. So this, I'm just going to wiggle around a little bit. Okay. Give it a little torch. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I absolutely love open cups. Every time I do them, I absolutely love them. And I'll link his channel too, but Brian from Brian's Upper Valley Artistry has been doing some of the most gorgeous, gorgeous open cups I've ever seen. So he inspires me. All the artists that I follow inspire me. So I've learned so much from all of them. All right, so I'm going to put my next cup right there. And again, take my base coat and pour a little gully around it. Lock it in a little bit in the middle. And I think this time I'm going to start this beautiful aquamarine. A little bit of gold. Gosh, can y'all see these cells? I guess that's the only bad thing about having such a big table and doing such a huge canvas. I've got you guys so high up. I'll try to zoom you in during some of this when I edit. But like I said, stick with me. We'll get it all figured out. All right, so a little bit of gold. Let's do a little bit more green. Even though I'm using the green often, I'm not putting that much in there. Deep sapphire. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. A little bit of white. This beautiful blue. A little bit of that light blue. More white. Gold. I think I've only used Payne's Gray once, and that's like my favorite color. So we'll do some white. Sometimes I'm not crazy about the way Payne's Gray looks up against gold, but so I added a little bit of white. Now I'm gonna do some Payne's Gray. Okay. Let's see. Just tilting a little bit to see where I want to go from here. I think I might do just a teeny tiny one right here. Watch me end up covering this whole canvas and not end up with negative space. But that's okay too. If it's gorgeous, who cares? Do I want to put it here? No, I think I'm going to go over here. All right, so again, I'm going to lock it in around the edge, a little bit on the inside. All right, so instead of just repeating verbally my colors, I want to tell you guys a couple of things that I said you had to stick around for. I didn't want you to think that I was just luring you in and then not going to tell you. So this Christmas, I made a lot of my gifts, and which my children say that they love when I do that. Hopefully they're all telling the truth. But I was so touched because the gifts they gave to me all focused around my art and my channel. Y'all can't see it because I'm way up here, but my middle son and his wife gave me the most beautiful apron, designed a logo for me, and had it monogrammed Perfection Art by Tracy. Love it. I love it so much I don't want to get paint on it. All right, I'm going to keep pouring. That's the problem. See, I start talking and I forget that I'm even pouring paint. But I'm going to take one quick break and show you guys this. I'm going to walk around. My youngest, or our youngest son, just graduated from our local college with a digital arts degree. So incredibly proud of him. Y'all, look what he made me. Hang on, let me come around here to the camera. He made me, can y'all see that? A 6-chamber split cup, okay? He put my name on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. You're so high up, I can't see if y'all can see the detail. But he put, etched in it, Perfection Art, okay? This is the coolest thing about this cup. I've only used it once so far, but the way he designed this spout, I'm not just saying this because he's my son. This was the best split cup I have ever used to pour the paint out. I was blown away. Blown away. Not to mention, I mean, he has a 3D resin printer, so I don't know that his is any different than, you know, anybody else's. I'll have to ask him. But cleaning it up, I mean, it was like cleaning a plastic cup. It doesn't seem, I'm stuttering over this because I'm trying to think of the words to use, but it doesn't seem quite as porous as some that I've used in the past. So I don't know, but I absolutely love it. So I'm hoping that one of my next couple of paintings, I'll do a video using it and show you guys, because I'm just, like I said, I was blown away, and it just meant so much to me that he not only took the time to make it, but just came up with his own idea of doing it and putting my name on it. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, all right, I've got way more paint on here than I need. Just put one more little thing of white right there. Okay, all right, I'm going to wiggle and jiggle this one off. All this probably will come off. That's okay. Oh my goodness, y'all, it is gorgeous. It's so pretty already. And then when we start stretching and opening up all of these colors, and I'll tell you too, I don't think I mentioned this, all of my paints are mixed with mixed pouring medium. I think I still have like 2 bottles left. So, and I love using the mix for the split cups. The open cups. I got my brain on my split cup. For the open cups, because of the transparency, I can see just right here. I know you guys can't, because again, you are so far up, but right here, it's like I can see at least 4 different layers of different colors. All right, if I don't stop talking so much, this is why I put you guys to music most of the time, because when I talk through painting, I feel like y'all are just sitting right on the other side of my table, and I just want to chat with all of my friends. Okay, the last time I did Emerald Isle, I did BAMs, but I think I ended up tilting all of them off. So I'm going to do them again, just because I do love that marbled look that it gives. And hopefully I don't tilt all of these off. All right. That was Payne's Gray. Did anybody freak out when I just did that? And then I'm going to see, I haven't done this before. I'm just going to do a little bit over here and see if it works. I'm just going to take some of the golden high flow gold and just run a couple of those through there and just see. We'll probably, you know, again get tilted off, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then I'll run some whites just. Okay, I'm gonna quit flinging. All right, I'm gonna do one more torch and then start trying to figure out how I am going to tilt this great big thing. Oh, it's so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, I think I'm gonna come around on that side of the table where you guys are, and I'm gonna go off this end first. Again, I'm trying so hard to leave negative space. So, and I do have a lot of paint. So I want to, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Y'all, this is so cool. I can walk around a table. When I give you guys the studio tour, I will show you what I have been working with, excuse me, for the last 2.5, 3 years. And it's a joke. All right, just going up to this corner. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going back to middle real quick. See where we want to go from there. All right, I'm going to go up to that corner. And then I'll come back to middle and come down here, and we'll see where we want to go from there. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Like I said, my husband's reset. All right, y'all might not be able to see for just a sec, but I will hurry because I don't know if I can spin this thing yet. When his receptionist walked in the office, which, like I said, she's a good friend of mine, and was like, "Where is my painting?" I promised her that I would get one made as quickly as possible, and I knew that it was going to be very different than Emerald Isle because I wanted it to be, you know, different. And I kept thinking, oh my goodness, she loved that one so much. I hope she'll love this one. All right, I'm going to take some of this, even though I love the deep sapphire, I don't like how solid that is. I love this corner over here. Now, I'm not a fan of all this gold, so I'm going to take some of that off. And the weight of my paint is up here right now, so instead of going back to middle, I'm going to bring it back a little bit and then take some of that gold off. I need mirrors. I can't see when I tilt it up. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So pretty. All right, now I am going to take it back to middle. Wow. That is so pretty. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it. Am I? I think I am. I don't know. I love it. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I am. I was going to tilt a little bit more of that off and then bring this down the corner, but I'm going to leave it. I think I'm just going to blow a little bit of this with my mouth. I love this. I love this. And I love this. And I don't want to mess up these cells in the middle. Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay, let me clean up my edges and make sure my corners are all covered, and I will bring you guys down for a close-up. Alrighty, I have moved you guys. Well, I've moved the painting, not you guys. Oh my goodness. I've moved you guys. Okay, let's try that again. I got my husband upstairs and helped me move the painting to just a couple of little folding tables across the room because I wanted to scrape up all the drips from my table before they dried, because look at how gorgeous that is. I mean, there's cells from the scrapings. I know it's because of the satin enamel house paint. But anyway, almost filled up that cup again. All right, let's get to the painting. Y'all, I absolutely love it. I think I love it even better than Emerald Isle. Oh my gosh, I still didn't get quite as much negative space as I had originally wanted, but to me, I think I got the perfect amount. Look at all this. Let me take you in. Oh, look at that. I did not do those little swirls. It looks like a, oh, I can't think of the seashell. What's the little tiny seashell? It's not a conch. That's not what I'm thinking of, but it's like round and pointy on top, and then it's flat on the, I just touched the paint. All right. Okay. Moving on. Anyway, you know what seashell I'm talking about. Let me know. I sound crazy in this video, don't I? Anyway, I'm just so excited. I'm excited to be back painting. All of this, it doesn't bother me. And I know it's, again, because of the satin enamel. It's sort of where your paint splits a little bit, but, and a lot of times I don't like it, but I will say with this particular painting, because of where it is, it literally looks like it would be sand on a beach. And so I think it just adds to it. I'm trying to reach, and of course the lighting is not great over here, but oh, it is so, I'm waiting to get to the good stuff without falling in it or dropping you guys in it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I think it is just enough of each color without any one color taken over. To me, this sort of, I'm looking at it as I'm showing you guys, and I mean, it's got beautiful detail, beautiful cells, beautiful blending, transparency, all of that. But this is one of the few fluid art paintings I've done that, to me, it's prettier, like the whole thing, instead of all those really close-up details. However, let me show you my favorite corner. Look at this corner. Oh, it's crazy because this corner is so soft compared to the rest of the painting, but yet it ties in with the painting. It goes with it. Doesn't look like it's, you know, a separate painting or, you know, sticking out. It just flows with it. Again, I always refer to a lot, especially my open cups. tropical. So in my mind's eye, am I making y'all dizzy? I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to. This area up here is like the beach and the shallow edge, and then these are big islands. I think it is gorgeous. I cannot wait to see what everyone in my husband's office says, because it's a lot of pressure when you're replacing a piece that everybody loved, you know? So anyway, that is my replacement painting. Hopefully they'll come up with a cool name for this one as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, thank you for hanging in there with me. To all of my subscribers, it has been one of the most incredible years of my life. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, because to me that just sets you up for failure, but it's just my personal opinion. I set goals for myself instead. And my goals for this year is definitely dedicating more time, posting more videos on YouTube, growing my social media, growing my business. I am about 3/4 of the way done of building my website. I have an Etsy store, but I only have 2 items in it as of right now. So my goal is to get more items in my Etsy store. I have so many fun videos planned. I know I've said that in the past, but my goal is to follow through with them. I want to do a video of some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that I wish I had known in the beginning. And of course, I definitely want to give you guys a studio tour and show you my table that I'm obsessed with. But thank you so much for being here. I would love to know your thoughts on all of this. Again, you know, like I said in the beginning, do you like when I talk through painting, or would you rather me just shut up and play some music and touch base back with you guys in the end? You know, I have pretty thick skin most of the time, especially when I've asked your opinion. So thank you for being here. I love you all. I look forward to spending this next year with you, bringing beautiful art to you and getting to know you better and making some more friends. So if you would, please take a second, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, share my video. It's amazing how much that helps. Also, a lot of the things that I use are listed down in the description in my Amazon store. If you click on any of those links and you purchase anything, that helps my channel so much. Anything I make, whether it's, I've listed my PayPal, if it's a donation that you give to my PayPal account, or you purchase something through one of my Amazon links, every dime goes right back into this channel. So you're helping me to bring more art to you. So I love you guys. Have a great night, and until next time, bye friends.